Hey folks, welcome to my channel. I'm Elliot Richmond and this is my speed build challenge. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I run a local WordPress meetup in Cheltenham, my hometown in the UK. And it just so happens that the guy who invented this format, Jamie Marsland, is based in the same town. We kind of live in the same town in opposite corners, but we've hooked up for a coffee a couple of times. And he suggested that we do this for one of our meetups. And that's going to happen on the 16th of October, 2024. I am looking for contenders for that. I mean, I will be a challenger and I'm looking for somebody else. Otherwise, if I don't find somebody, it's going to be me racing against the clock. So if you are around on the 16th of October 2024 in the UK, around my neck of the woods, Cheltenham, do hook up and get in touch with me and we'll organise doing a speed build challenge. Now, if you're not familiar what the format is, basically two people go head to head to build a nominated site, which is this one on the left here, in the site editor, the WordPress block editor, site editor, whatever you want to call it. And it's done within 30 minutes. Now, I've got an instance here from InstaWP, that's allowed me to spin up this site. And I'll leave a link to that in the description below. And this speed build challenge has basically traveled around the world. It's been to WordCamp Europe, more recently WordCamp US, and it will be the first time it's been done in the UK on the 16th. So again, if you do want to get in touch, do get in touch with me and we can get that organised. So I'm pretty excited about that, to be honest, although a little bit apprehensive because I don't really build sites quickly like this. I think I did do a video once quite a while ago for WooCommerce, building a WooCommerce website in 30 minutes, but I'm pretty sure I edited that. So this is being filmed in real time, and it's going to be used as a little bit of a training episode for me to see how far I can get building this. Now, apologies about the screen size, but I just need to have enough space, real estate, to sort of move around and actually edit the site. So apologies for that, but hopefully you'll get the gist of what I'm doing. And also I'm going to move my the source site off to the side. So I'm going to use it as a reference, but I'm going to get that out of the way because obviously when I'm in the site editor, I just want to have enough room to move around, especially when I'm in the list view and changing settings. So I'm going to move this off to the side and use it as my reference. And yeah, let's go. So I've got a little timer up here. And you can see it's set to 30 minutes and I'm just going to hit go and I'm just going to dive straight into this. So here we go. Let's go. Bang. Right, so the first thing, what am I going to do? I'm going to go to the site editor. I'm going to make sure that I've picked the template I need, which is currently the blog home, I think. But I'm just going to double check that. So if I go to my templates, blog home, which basically is your front page. So first thing I need to do is to check my list view, and I'm just going to remove that whole block there. I'm going to use the header as a starting point because it's not far off what we need. I don't need that, so I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to upload a logo. So with this Insta WP, you get all of the assets you need, so it's really useful. Like I said, I will leave the link in the description below. So I'll get the logo in, and that's way too small. So bang that up. And then what have I got here? I need a navigation block. What am I going to do? I'm going to put that up there. And there is actually another navigation block, so I don't need that one. There's a bit of there's two links up in the right hand corner here. So what am I going to do? I'll duplicate that. And I'm going to actually change that. And hopefully I've got some links in here. What have I got? Custom link. What is it? Location and contact us. So great. Okay, we've got those. And contact us. Bang, that's in. So I just try not to waste some time here. So what am I doing? Okay, I'm going to distribute that evenly across the site. And that's not going over to where I'm expecting it to go. So maybe I've got to make that full width. Actually, I'm going to take that out of that and put it up there. I'm going to get rid of that. So I'm just going to put some, that's perfect, great. So that's, I was just looking to push that navigation over to the right. So I want to get some padding around that. So I go to my block settings, put some padding left and right. That's probably enough. This font is actually thinner, so how can I change that? I need to go to fonts, appearance, not fonts, and make that thin. Yeah, okay, cool, that works. And now what I want to do, right, I need to start building the page out itself, so I don't need the header. So I'm going to add in a group block to start with, because we all like to group things. And I've actually got a colour. I wonder if I've got the colour palettes in here, have I? No, okay, perfect. Okay, right, I'm going to sample the colour from the source site. Let me just pop over here quickly. So I'm just getting the colour off screen so I can figure out. Just helps my OCD. Otherwise I'll use the wrong colour, which I don't want to do. Oh, come on, where's the colour, where's the colour, where's the colour? Give me that sampler. No. This isn't wasting much time at all, is it? Could spend the whole video just trying to sample a colour. Right, okay, so I've got a colour now. Custom colour, yeah, cool. Right, okay, so now I need to get in the text. So I'm just going to copy that again from the source site, which is over here. So I'm going to put that in as a paragraph block. Paste that in. It needs to be centered and it needs to be white. And that whole block needs a bit of padding around it, so I'm going to bump that up to say 4. That's way too much. Maybe down around about there. That's cool. And the font size is much bigger than that. So what am I going to do? I don't want that link. Get rid of that. And it's probably bold. It's a bit bigger than that actually. So yeah, okay, that's better. Probably too much padding actually. Just take that down a bit. That's cool. Right, next block is just a banner, an image banner, I guess. Yeah, so do I put that in a group? I'm not sure. Let me try a group to start with and then add this as an image block from the media library. And it's that one there. Cool, select. Now, oh yeah, that's not right. I want that to be, so I'll take that off maybe. Can I center that? No, I can't. Okay, so I'll put that in a group. Not like that though. Oh, God, this is stressful. How do I make that fit? Ew, that's not good. 100% width. No. Oh man. What am I doing? What am I doing? Come on, think. I thought I should be able to make that in a group and then put. Oh, okay, so use content width and then set that to wide. And why is the image not wide? Ah, okay, there you go, cool. Whew. Try not to waste any time. Okay, so I can see I've got a block there that is, this is probably likely to be the block gap, so I'm going to go to my global styles, into my layer, and there's my block spacing. So yeah, all of these panels, call to actions, all butt together, so I don't want any block spacing. So set that globally. Now, next panel. Next panel is like a call to action, I guess, which is basically just a bit of text. So I'm just going to copy that whole block of text out, add in a block. How much time we got? 20 minutes. So, right, I'm going to add in a group block, am I? Yeah, I think so. And then I need a paragraph block. I'm just going to paste all of the text I've copied over from the source site. That text needs to be centered. And that one needs to be centered. And I need a sans serif font. So I need to go to my fonts, select system sans serif. That's cool. Maybe make that bold. Padding. Put some padding around top and bottom. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And it's actually, looks like it's got a white background. So I'm going to make that group white background. Okay, that's, I'm going to make that font smaller and just open that up a little bit. So I need to go to my, oh, this is dreadfully stressful, man. Right, I need to put some padding on the bottom of that heading block just to push that away. Yep, that's cool. I'm happy with that. Right, now into these other call to actions. So we've got a call to action which has kind of got like an image hangs to the left and then some text that hangs to the right. What am I going to do? I'm going to put that in a group, and then do I need two? Actually, I might call that column. Put two columns, and I need an image in here. So I'm looking for phone image. So media library, phone. Where are you? Okay, so now I've got text. That's a row. I don't want it to be a row. Get rid of that row and add in another column. So go to my columns, add in another column. Why is that not going? There you go, that's gone. So, and then in this column, I need to add this text, which I'm going to copy from the source. I'm just going to put it in as a paragraph block at the moment. That needs to be in the middle. So I'm going to hang that from middle aligned, and I need some padding around that. So, and this is, okay, that's going to cause me a problem. So on the source site, this is actually like a 50-50 split, but because I'm adding padding to that, it's breaking up that 50% gap. Why is it doing that? That's set to 50%. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll set this to, I don't know, 55%, and then maybe that one to 45. I'm not really concerned. I would spend a lot more time on this, obviously getting it right, but in the interest of getting this built, I'm just going to do a little bit of cheating. I'm sure the other guys did that, but anyway, right. So I need to make that font a sans serif. I'm going to make that bold, and probably make that small text. And I've also got a button in there. Okay, so that's going to say download app. I'm going to block space these elements out just to give it some air. And that's probably a little bit bigger. Maybe go like that. And my button style is actually slightly different to that. It's just an outline, and I've got no border radius on it. Okay, so now I've got another call to action, which is it's the same as this panel. So I'm going to duplicate that one, because that's going to speed things up and I don't need to worry about rebuilding it. I will copy the text out just to satisfy my OCD. I'm actually going to edit the HTML for that, because I think when you copy out of different pages, it picks up all of the markup, which I don't want. So I'm going to paste that in, go back to my visual view. Yeah, that's cool. And then we've basically got, okay, so it's basically the same as this call to action. So what's that? I'm going to group that, because we like to group things, right? And I'm going to rename that to CTA, which stands for call to action. For those folks that don't know, I'm going to duplicate that and then pull that down. What's this? This is kind of like, what is it? A banner, I guess. And I suspect, yeah, they're used throughout. So I'm going to cheat and recycle all of these. Oh, this is stressful. I haven't got 17 minutes. Okay. And now everything's gone pear-shaped. Why is that? That's because inner blocks use content width, which I don't want. It's the same for that one. Don't want that. Right, I need a different image here. What's that? Ice cream. I'm looking for an ice cream. I go to media library. There it is. Boom. Boosh. And it, yeah, okay. Oh, that's not right. Oh, aspect ratio 1 maybe. 1:1. Yeah, cool, that's better. And do the same for that one. And we've got a bit different text in here. So I'm going to edit that HTML again. Oh, this is actually quite stressful. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. I do have some other text here that I'm going to pull in. I should do that as HTML, but I'm not going to waste time on that. This is a different link. Learn more. And what can I do? Okay, so I'm recycling other elements here, so that's quite good. So I need another banner under there, and that says something to do with the deli. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm surprised. If I have cursed, I apologise, but I'm trying not to swear or do anything. So I'm trying to get rid of that link. Get rid of that link. Boom, gone. Okay. And right, okay. Right, we know another CTA. So again, duplicate that one. That's cool. Don't want my bookmarks doing up. Don't need those. Oh god, my mouth is really dry. Right, okay. So I need to change that image. What is that? A sweet corn. Sweet corn. Where's the sweet corn? There it is. Boom. Okay. This is looking good. So I need to change that text. Edit HTML. Ooh. Is that right? Yeah. There you go. And again, I'm going to edit the HTML again on that rather than I did last time, just to make sure I don't pick up any unwanted markup. Come on. What are you doing? Paste. Oh, right. Okay. So, and that says order now. It's a slightly different button. Now we've got another set of call to actions, I guess they are, which is made up of 4 columns. Have I got anything I can use? No, I don't have anything I can reuse. Okay, so I'm going to chuck in another block there, which is going to be a group block. And then I'm going to put in columns block, which is actually 4, but I can't put 4, so I'm going to put 3. And then I'm going to add another one to the columns block, and that is way off because that. Okay, that's better. I've got 4 columns now. So right, I need to build the call to action in the column. So I need an image, which is this weird. What is that? A bag icon? Media library. He's got bag. That's the badger. Okay. That's way too big. And I need to center align that. And that column there actually has got a white background, so I'm going to drop that in first. So, and I'm going to put the padding around that so I can do it as I go. Right, so after that block, I need to add a bit of text, which is grocery deliveries. That's centered, and it's bold. Yeah, bold. I'm going to make that bold, and then I've got another block of text. How are we doing for time? Oh, gee. Okay. That's centered. I don't know if you can sense the stress in my breath, but blimey, this is, when you're up against the clock, it's crazy. Right, that's small. I'm going to add a button there. What's that? Order online. Does it matter about typos? Probably not. I need that to be justified, centered. And this is outlined again, so I'm going to change the style of that to outline with 0 border. And I'm just going to take that column block and just going to block space it out. I don't think that is quite right, but okay, I'm just going to leave that for the moment. I actually do need to put some padding around that whole group, I think. And also need that color. I need the same color I've got here. So what do? I'll copy that background color, which is there. I'm going to add. I like to add things to groups, so I just have more control over the parent item. And then I know that any spacing inside those, I do them individually on the elements if I need some padding. So that means basically that group there, I can add padding to it and it will keep everything contained effectively. That's about right. Okay, so all I need to do is to duplicate. Do I need to? Yeah, I can duplicate that and I can get rid of all of these. Duplicate, makes things easier. And in the columns, I want to block space that horizontally. Do I need to do it vertically? I will need vertical because of the mobile reference. That's just something I've got in my mind. Right, come on. So I need another logo here. What have we got? 10 minutes. What is that? Oh, Spaceship Burger, is that? I don't know what that is. Right, that's different text. I'm not even going to worry about the context or the content. That doesn't need to be right. Replace that for, what is that? Shop front, blue shop front. There you go. Boom. And that's another one, which is, what is that? That's another shop front there. There is a textured background in that. I don't know if, is that asset been saved as well? So I could do that as a background image, can't I? I think I can. Do we have it though in the library? Let's have a look. No, we don't. Okay. All right, cancel that. Right. It looks similar. Right. Okay, fine. Right, so I need another text block in here, so I'm going to add a group. Oh, why is that coming up? Common, what are you doing, man? Group block, perfect. Right, I need some text in here, and that's going to say feast your destination for all things good food. Ooh, this is stressful. Right, that's centered. Just add some padding on this group block while I'm at it, just before I forget. That'll do. I don't want to use content width. That needs to be centered. And these fonts are not, need to be sans serif. Let's go to my fonts, sans serif. I think that's probably bold. That looks bold as well, actually. Oh, what am I doing? Stop it. Bold. Small, medium. Let's do medium. Let's go large, extra large. And then I need another, what do I need? Let's group that just because I can. Actually, I don't know why I did that, but it is what it is. Right, I need another columns. Do I need columns blocks? I've got I've got 4 image and text blocks. So what do I need? Columns. Yeah, columns. I need 3 columns in here. I need an image to start with. I'll get that from them. What is that? Bowl of rice? Yeah. Oh, this is intense. 8 minutes left. What do I need? I need a text block here. So grilled eggplant. It's actually making me quite hungry now. I need some more text in there, and that's going to be small, and that's going to be medium, I guess. I don't need a link on that. I'll get rid of that. That's actually bold. And that whole block, I'm just going to use some block gap spacing and probably put some padding at the bottom of that image just to push that away. Why don't I have any padding? That's because it's an image. Is that right? So maybe I'll group that. I'll give it a container, and then I can push the padding away. I just want to push the text away slightly. And now I've got, what is that? Should that be 1-to-1? Ah, no, okay, take that out. Don't group that, because then that's going to give me a headache. Get rid of that group, and maybe I'll just put some padding above that. Actually margin above, and I'll just push that away from that top element. Okay. That's in a good place, I think. I just need to, I don't need these blocks, because what I'm going to do again is I'm going to cheat a little bit and duplicate that block. Brain freeze. What am I doing? Oh, okay. Yeah, group. Duplicate that one. I've got 4 columns, and I need some block gap spacing. So yeah, perfect. Okay. So if I'm looking at my source, that's not way off. It's not great, but it will do, I think. Yeah, okay, I'll believe that. I only need some. It's a good job I did group this heading block, so I'm just going to pad that out a little bit as well. Okay, that's good. And okay, so what have I got? Right, I'm onto the footer. How long have I got? 5 minutes. Right, this is, what is that? That's a logo block. Okay, I don't want to change that because that will change my other instance of the site logo. So, come on, brain. Image block. That's what you need. If in doubt, add an image block. Obviously. Upload. No. Media library. Cancel. Media library. That's the logo there. Okay, I don't need that. I don't need that. And I've got what's going on here. What is going on? What is that? Is that just an empty column? Yeah. Get rid of that. Whoa. Not that way. Get rid of that. And then what am I doing? So that column is that column. Okay, that's make that 10. Let's make that 15%. I'll pull that over. I need to put some padding at the bottom of that. Maybe I'll do it at the top of that element. Margin top, maybe 2. We'll do the same on that one. So I'm just looking at my source reference, and there's a bit of space between the heading for the navigation and yeah, between the heading and the navigation. So I'm just pushing that away slightly, just to match all of those. Yeah, okay, that's cool. And that row, I don't want to space that evenly, do I? Oh no, that's way too much. That's not enough, actually. Or maybe I can block space that out. Can I? Oh yeah, okay, that's cool. All right, that's not perfect, but it's okay. It's okay. In the interest of time, it's okay. And what have I got here? I've got a newsletter sign up. I'm not going to be able to do that input field. I know that much. So I need another column in there. And that's going to have paragraph text, the newsletter sign up. And that's going to be bold. It's going to be medium, large. Large will do. I'm going to block space that a little if it's not already. Yeah, okay, cool. And then that whole width. No, that's the wrong one. That group there. Is that full width? No, it isn't. So maybe I can group that, can I? And then I can give that, no I can't. Oh, come on, brain. If I give that inner block. Yeah, then I've got the alignment, which I can set to full width. What is that? I don't want that full width, do I? Oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, newsletter sign up. How long have I got? 2 minutes. I really wanted to just see how far I could get, but now I'm wanting to finish this so badly. Was that small? I've got an input field here, but I'm not going to bother with that. I can't do that. I'm just going to put in the button, which is going to be sign up. Sign up. 2 words. And that column there, I want to block space that out a little. That'll do. Why have I got another button? Don't need that. What are you doing, man? Come on. And that is actually blue. Have I got that colour palette? I don't have the colour palette, do I? So I'll leave that as, I'd make that grey. Okay. And that's actually ranged to the right. So I'll put that over there. And we'll just imagine that we've got an input field here for the sake of it. What else? I don't need this. So I'm going to get rid of that. And, right, do I need to fine tune anything? As we've got a minute to spare. Maybe if I open this up a little bit, just checking to see how it's set. This group here, these kind of like news blog item things, they are actually not set to full width, but they're not that narrow either. Gosh, what am I doing? Full wide width? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Okay. So have I got some time to spare? That's crazy. Okay, so this footer has actually got a colour background, which we don't have a colour palette for, so I'm just going to use this Poudre colour. And there is actually a navigation block under there. Can I get that in? Come on. Yeah, ooh, is that right? I want to change the orientation. No, it's not. Maybe change the block spacing, because there's some weird navigation block there with a copyright. So I'm just going to leave that. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah! Oh my gosh, that frightened the bloody bejeebers out of me. Okay, so that's 30 minutes. I didn't do too badly, I don't think. Did I? Let's save that. See how we did. So I'm going to get the site. Oh, that is so stressful. Oh gosh. Well, apologies for the, fumbling through that. It was probably a lot of ums. I'm going to hate listening back to this. I know I am. But hopefully that's given you a bit of insight into how to build something with the block editor and how actually quick it is to do stuff. As I said, I wouldn't generally do this in that amount of time. I'd spend a lot more time building sites and obviously probably create some custom blocks. But I'm just going to get this up now to see how it looks side by side with the original. Let's pull back the reference site, which is over here. And let's get these up side to side just to see how we're looking. Okay. Right. So yeah, that whole exercise is just goes to show how far the block editors come, I guess. You do have to have a bit of familiarity with it to build stuff, but this isn't looking too bad. So we've got the navigation at the top there with the logo. Banners look okay. That's just a straightforward image. So, and we've got this call to action. Yeah, the fonts are out, but in terms of getting the structure built, it's pretty good. And then the call to action, image split, a bit of text. That's okay. That works. Then we've got a banner. And then this is just copying or duplicated, so that works. And then we've got these 4 columns down the bottom And that's not too bad, actually. That kind of works. The buttons, I'd probably spend a bit more time getting the alignment of these to justify top and bottom so that we have equal sort of heights, but kind of matches what is already on the other site anyway. And then we've got this kind of like blog posts. And again, you know, it's a pretty good match. Not too bad. I forgot to change the images. Dang. Okay. So I failed there, but, you know, the format's there ready to go. And then the footer. And the footer's a bit off. You know, I could have spent a bit more time, probably kind of rushed that a little bit, but it's okay. There is a socials block, but yeah, I don't know. How would you score that? I'd give myself a generous, I don't know, 6 out of 10, maybe. It's quite a nice looking site. If you have any other ideas about how you'd score that, do feel free to leave them in the comments below. But for me, this is a nice little training exercise for the meetup that's going to happen next month. And hopefully you've got something out of this. And as always, thanks for hanging out with me. If you've enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.